All right, Aaron Parker, Parker's Safes and Vaults, Shelbyville, Tennessee. So here's a look at a Snap Safe vault door. So we got this in for a customer, shipped from Snap Safe, and this is the first one of these we've had. So thought I'd give you a look at it. So it does come in a nice crate and well packaged. And we got this to the customer's home, wheeled it into place with a stair climbing dolly. And that part's pretty easy because it's a rather lightweight door compared to a lot of the doors that we're used to installing. So I think this thing weighs maybe 400 pounds or somewhere in there. I don't know how much it is, but it's not too heavy. It comes with some nice hardware, some black nickel hardware. This back panel is kind of cool. So you can, it's almost like a pegboard stuff, and I think Galtech makes some of this, and this is a square lock version. But that's on the back, and so you can hang all kinds of holsters and different things like that. But it's fairly easy, I think, for the average guys to install, given the materials that they have, in the box. So for instance, it has this little case here. It's real nice. It comes with all this ratchet and the backup keys and everything. So the socket all comes in that little plastic case with all the paperwork and all that. The hard part, I think, comes with this door. These are the little anchor holes that you use to either put the wood lags in, or you could use concrete anchors. We used wood lags in this case because we were anchoring it into framing. But usually, what we do is we'll check the floor and make sure that that's level, and then we check the hinge side wall and get that plumb. And then we'll use shims or whatever it takes to make sure that the door jamb, the hinge side especially, is plumb both ways, right? So that then will transfer across to the other side, and you're basically done. Then you just start filling in we usually do a top anchor and then a bottom anchor, and then we'll keep checking the door swing and the bolt works, make sure everything, everything's fine and not binding up along the way. And then you just eventually fill in all the rest of the anchor holes. But in this case, we were having a hard time, and I couldn't figure out why. We plumbed the hinge side, but then when we would shut the door to check the reveal, it would be out of whack. I mean, by a good bit. So here it is with the reveal here along this strike side jamb, where it's tolerable, it's pretty good, and the wall and the frame are fairly flush, and that's cool. That's what you would want. And then, usually you're done. But things would just keep moving, and we couldn't figure out what it was. So, once you're anchored, you're anchored. So there wasn't a whole lot we could do. But what I found was if I opened the door up and I bumped these boxes right here, just like that, just a little bit, then it would kind of flex that whole door. And then watch this. And we would shut the door, the bottom hits, and then look at this gap. So we'd have this huge gap up top, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on, right? So anyway, open it back up, and I finally just figured it out. Put your foot on the bottom corner, grab the top, and just give it a torque there, give it a little flex, and everything kind of goes back into whatever an equal plane or a level, however you would say that, it's all planes out nice, and your reveal's good again. But that just means the door moves around a little bit. It's nothing, I thought might have been something to do with the hinges, or maybe the pin in the barrel of the hinge was smaller than the actual hole in the barrel, and maybe it was moving around like that on top of the hinges, like the two hinges were separating a little bit. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just, it's thinner gauge steel, which makes that lighter weight. And you can just move the door. You can just flex the entire door. And wherever you flex it, it stays put. That's, I thought it was the hinges right here. But when you flex it, it'll stay wherever you put it. And that's kind of the hard part. So if you're running into this problem, where you can't quite get it to the reveals to line up, just know that you can probably put a little bit of torque on that door and, get things to line out. But hey, if you're in the market for a quality safe, give us a call.